Go. All right, everyone. This is kind of interesting. You know me as Ryan. You come to my channel all the time. But if you're new to the channel, I'm Ryan, and I have a special guest with me today. This gentleman, his name is Nathan Clark, and he's the hippie that we see below me here. But he and I were best friends growing up, and like I was saying before to him off camera, that he's probably still my best friend because I don't have any friends. So Nathan, how you doing?
I'm doing great.
What
I was actually, I was telling you earlier that I was watching some of your channel, and it reminded me of the time when we were younger, and you always had like the newest music, and I was kind of like the kid that would secretly come over to your house and listen to all the like music with swears in it and whatever. And I was like, I would just listen, and you would tell me everything that you knew about this that I knew nothing about. So,
right, I consider myself kind of a guru of music or what have you, and but I wasn't. And what YouTube has shown me is that there's thousands of songs, hundreds of bands that I was completely unaware of, or if I was aware of them, I didn't know anything about them the way I should have. And Genesis was one of those bands. So you and I were talking today on FaceTime, and I was saying to you like about my journey with Genesis, and I'm like, you know what? There's a song that I think you should listen to. So this is kind of me reacting to your reaction to you reacting to this. It's like we used to do when we were kids. I want to show you a song, Nathan. I want to show you a song.
It is like that. That's awesome.
So without further ado, we just want to say if people are, well, I don't care if people enjoy this or not. Nathan and I are going to do some videos together in the future. I think we're going to do some. If Nathan enjoys this, and I know I'm going to enjoy it, listening to the music together, and a couple fuddy-duddies with a combined age of 90, we'll we'll give some music. We'll give some music a listen to. So in the comments below, give some music ideas for a couple of young. When we were young, we were same. Everyone on my channel knows I was into Aerosmith, Motley Crue, AC/DC, Guns N' Roses, all the big hair metal bands of the day. So Nathan and I want to be challenged, and with requests that you guys think that we would enjoy as 45-year-old men. So, or you think we might not enjoy because you just want to see us be tortured, one or the other. Okay, without further ado, let's go. So I think you have control of the video there, Nathan.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead.
You ready?
Okay. Yeah, I'm ready.
Do you want me to make it full screen?
No, I'm.
There we go.
Yeah. That's a good idea. I'm just. Oops, I got rid of me. All right.
Fretless bass.
Yeah, that's right.
So many keyboards.
Look up on the wall.
That's a moment.
Yeah.
Here on the floor. Under the pillow. Behind the door. There is a crack in the mirror. Somewhere there's a hole in the window pane. Now do you think I'm to blame? Tell me, do you think I'm to blame? When we do it, you're never there. When we show us stop and stare. Abacab is there anywhere. Abacab. If you're rapping, show and stop and stare. Abacab is in anywhere. Abacab doesn't really care. Oh, on the night, I know, on the night, yeah. On the night, I know, on the night, yeah. You want it, you got it, now got it, go. You want it, you got it, so now you know. It's an illusion, really it's a game.
Raka.
I think he misses the drums.
Just keep watching. Just keep watching.
When you wake in the morning, you wave and find you covered in cellophane. You know there's a hole in the somewhere. You know there's a hole in the somewhere. There's a hole
Like the
in
keyboards, Bobber.
Ooh, there's a hole in there somewhere. When you do it, you're never there. When you show it, you stop and stare. Abacab is anywhere. Abacab.
Oh, there we are.
can stop it. It's good. It's fine.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts there?
I don't know enough about Genesis to comment on. I mean, obviously, Phil Collins is the only one there that I would be familiar with.
Before you start,
Yeah.
before you continue, hey guys, remember me? This was me like 2 months ago. Continue.
So really, I'm mostly watching Phil Collins because a couple of things. I don't know if you know this. I ended up continuing to play the drums for a couple of years afterwards, and I only really gave it up more recently because I needed some money. So I sold my drums to a friend of mine, and so I was kind of like at the beginning, I was like, oh, I thought Phil Collins plays drums. And so, yeah, it was kind of cool. I was glad to see that he finally did. Yeah, generally I'd say like, yeah, that it was fun to watch. I always like when there's competing drummers that play off of each other. But I wouldn't even be able to tell you anyone's names or anyone, related to them, to that performance. The guitars were a little, I don't know, and this is me being picky.
How dare you?
I play a little bit of guitar. I've played it for a while. It was kind of like, I mean, there's the occasional little riff that he'd do that it was kind of like, oh, that's interesting or unique, but not particularly. It was pretty straightforward. I mean, what I watched there was a bunch of guys jamming on stage. That's what I thought. Yeah, they're having a fun jam session and just kind of jamming on stage.
Yeah, so that's Mike Rutherford on the guitar, and he was the second guitarist / bassist before Steve Hackett left the band. Steve Hackett, considered by many Genesis fans as the kind of the guitarist guru. Mike Rutherford did a side band called Mike and the Mechanics.
Oh,
that's him. So that's him. They've done a lot. As you know, every member in the band is very, very talented and does their own side stuff. And Tony Banks is the keyboardist, and he's kind of like the band leader. He's kind of like the musical composer of the band. Phil took over singing when Peter Gabriel left the band. So Phil was the drummer, and that was his job. He was the drummer of the band, and then so he took over as singer. Genesis was looking for a new singer when Peter left, and they were panicking. We're about to record an album. Nobody is quite fitting the bill. So they're like, Phil, you do great backing vocals. Why don't you just do it?
I'll fill in.
I'll fill. And
sorry, I couldn't help it.
That's good. No, I like it. And what else? And then the guitarist that replaced Steve Hackett. So Mike kind of took lead of the lead guitars. Now Mike's not known for his. This is interesting because you're a music guy, and this is what I've said on my channel. So it's interesting to get your perspective, a little bit more of the musical critic, because I just know if music sounds good. It might not be complicated, but it sounds good. Like as far as and I love a jam, so that's why I love that ending of that song, because it's just jamming, and it was fun for me because Mike doesn't do a lot of solos, and so that's why I kind of like that song, because he doesn't do those type of solos very often in a Genesis song. The ones that they're not big into the long ranging solos. That's not their thing. So hearing that was kind of cool. And then Daryl Strumer is the replacement guitarist, and Chester, he is the drummer. So he came in. So Chester came in to fill in for Phil when Phil isn't drumming. So Chester's always he's back there. He's an incredible drummer, and he's doing the drumming. But yeah, just like you said, Phil likes to drum so much. So it's basically when Phil's not singing, he goes back and I got to play drums. And then Chester.
I think he does that on his own, even as Phil Collins. He'll play his own drums.
That's right. So when Phil does his solo stuff and solo tours, Chester does the same thing. So Chester's basically the Phil guy. He follows Phil wherever Phil goes. So it's kind of cool. So anyways, there you go. There's Abacab, whatever. So Abacab. Thank you. So for the people that watch my channel, don't be alarmed. If you hate Nathan, that's fine. I just wanted this is kind of a two-way video. We just wanted to just test if we can do this. We want to apologize. I don't know if you saw it on your end, but Google Meet is very it's not bandwidth friendly. So you can't touch anything when the video's playing. I did it a couple times. It buffers the video that we're sharing. So there's a couple times it skipped. That's probably my fault for touching things. So we were just testing it to see how it went and if we'd like doing this. But I think Nathan and I would like to attack a song or listen to a song that we both don't know. I think that'd be fun to go into blind. So in the comments below, if you think there's a song that Nathan and I should listen to from any band, any genre, it could be anything. Let us know. And either way, Nathan and I think are going to do another song anyways. And it's going to be for now on this channel. If it gets enough maybe traction, or I don't know, maybe we'll start our own channel. Who knows? But
Who knows?
All right.
You can also check out my channel if that's okay.
No plugs. Okay, we're about to close. There we go. Stop recording. Okay, go ahead. Jeez, go ahead.
So this is for my 20 subscribers that I got from my channel. I have a channel as well. It's called Outright Adventure Films, or OAF. I am the OAF. That's me. So you can go check that out. It's I have four videos up right now. Yeah.
Well, here's the thing. Nathan deserves more subscribers because he's much more talented than I am regarding video making and quality. He's a great guy and great stuff on his channel. So yeah, go give him some love. And yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Ryan.
Oh, I think I have to stop recording. Okay, I'm going to stop.